Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Do Our Daily Stardew Valley Let's Play on the channel where every day in game is a day in real life. It is Monday today. It's the first day of fall year 2, and it is our 169th episode of the modded version of the Daily Do here on the channel. Now, not a whole lot going on today, but it is, you know, the first day of a new season, and what I love is that Olivia here is wearing a new fitty, which is very exciting for everybody. It's great, it's grand. Now, we are gonna just deal with some of these old crops here. Now, one thing, in all of my rush of the last season, I failed to acquire a fence for the new animal, a fence for the animals, not the new animals, just a fence for the animals, and 2, new sprinklers. So I'm kind of feeling like we should do a little bit of sprinkler work here on the early side of the season, but you'll see what exactly happens as we proceed on here. There's a lot to clean up, which is fine. Unfortunately, we did lose a little bit of speed grow here and there, but that's okay. Nothing too dramatic. If I take my axe and do this. Oh. Okay. That's good. So we did lose, by the way, everything there that wasn't nailed down, basically. It just kind of stopped. So that's fine. But we did keep all the fertilizer between seasons. You know, I do talk about that sometimes. I do worry every season. For whatever reason, I forget that it does transfer over, but it seems it kind of only transfers over if you have things in order there to make it happen. So, you know, iffy there. Now, what I do need are sprinklers. I just want to verify, can we make some more? Cool. What's the limiting factor? Iridium bars. That's fine. We'll make some more of those. In the winter, maybe I'll do a full move around, but for now, I might just, I don't know. I kind of don't see the sense in moving things right now because of the way that we're set up. I think maybe actually, you know what? We can move this. This is fine. Because I'm looking at it, I'm like, well, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to fiddle with everything, but I can do a little bit. I can do a little bit. That's going to be fine. Boom, boom, and boom. Okay, let's take these ones, we'll put them down here. That'll solve a little bit of an issue. And these ones, I want to line them up too because it's been odd not having things lined up, you know? So, just moving them around a little bit, playing the game. Playing the game, it's meant to be played, you know? A little water as well. Because that way I don't need to fuss with literally anything over here. And I'll plant everything I can, and I don't want anything, I don't want to deal with any watering. I think maybe we want to move away from manually watering stuff, because also look at us financially, we're doing okay, like 150,000 bucks, not really screaming, you know, panic for money right now, so that's good. Yeah, let's see about, let's just fix the holes and then see kind of what things look like. Okay, so we fixed all the gaps down here and around. I do want to move things here. I don't know exactly if we're going to be getting summer rose honey, so we'll actually still produce. Interesting. You know what would be nice? If I could do 2 rows of flowers, actually, but leave a little blip in between them so that I can actually walk it. Maybe that's, you know what? Maybe that's what we do right here. And we say, screw it. And we just kind of do a little bit of overlap, maybe? Because I think the horse can walk in between there. It's not perfect, but it doesn't need to be. For one more season, I think we can be content with the way that we're about to set things up. Oh yeah, and true, actually. I'm realizing, you know what I can do? Let's get rid of this real quick. And I think those as well, right? Like, that's the situation? Yeah, okay, so it looks like that. Okay. Then you can go like this and like this. Okay, I think that looks good. I think that's something I can work with a little bit here. Boom, and then we can put trellis crops on them. Come now, you're fully capable. Okay, jeez. I love when they don't do what they're supposed to do. And then I'm kind of tempted to do the same thing here. I don't really pretend to understand what the heck I'm doing. There's a little bit of overlap. That'll be fine, actually. I think if we get a trellis crop in there too, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? I'll get rid of some of these because it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. And then, yeah, we can trellis that and there, and there, right? Just a little C basically. Oh, and under you. Okay, okay, all right. We're good if we do trellises like that. Okay. Now I know there's a little bit more to do there, but before the day comes to a close here with our main man there, Pierre, let's go run and grab from him what we need. And it'll make life easier. Hello, Pierre, my somewhat good friend. I don't really need any crops as far as I'm remembering. Black bean starter. Do you have any flowers, my guy? Orchids? Fall rose. That's what I'm after. That's what I'm after. Okay. Gonna grab a bunch of these. That'll be good. 145. That's a lot. Maybe I was a little aggressive there. I'm kind of leaning on just making a bunch of flowers this season. Geranium, freesia bulbs is pretty good. Delilah's could be fun. Don't really care for that rose. Takes some famously beautiful flower. I could just, I don't know. You know what? Folks, we're growing orchids, okay? We're gonna grow a boatload of orchids. We're gonna be rich. It's gonna be great. I love the idea of having like a flower farm. It's just kind of fun. Heavens, I could only imagine doing some of these other things. Seed with the... Give me that, because I kind of feel like some of these things might be needed for future dishes that we might need to make. I'm really not quite sure, but it'll be fine. Habaneros, that could be fun. Expensive, though. Gosh, they don't really harvest for that much, eh? Durum, black bean starter, zucchini. Expensive. I really do think that the planting is going to be great. Plant in fall, fairy rose flowers. Those will be interesting, too. So, all right. I'm satisfied with that. I'm leaving. I'm scooting. Game. Chill. 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 All right. My stress levels are still very elevated, so I need to chill. But I'll be fine, maybe. But I'm still freaking out. Still freaking. Still losing it. Let's plant first. Actually, I'll harvest those two things first, and then we'll plant. Yoink, yoink, and then give me. What else? Because I'm trying to blow through some of this stuff. Let's do the eggplants here, because they're not worth very much. Not making much money off of those things. Just so we're all on the same page here. It's not a very heavy hand for making money. Go on. I don't even know. How much money? 37,000. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Absurd amount of cash. And then there we go there. You come with me. You come with me. Okay. Those things will do their stuff. And then we're going to be moving all of that into the grandpa's thing in a bit. Flip this letter. Instructions how to make super healthy meal. Red plate. A sewing machine. Great. Thank you, Emily. Love it. Oh, shoot. You know what? Let's actually head back into town really quickly. I know that this is wasting a little bit of time, but I need to grab the mission here. That's what I meant to do. The new mission down on the bulletin board, the new quest. Because we might encounter one that's like, sell 30 of this thing. So if we do, I just want to make sure we round it out. Okay. We're going to try out a new dish with smoked fish. If anyone could ship some smoked fish. Okay. Juicy bugs wanted to hide. They're looking for big old... Okay. Let's try the smoked fish. I don't know if I have a smoker. I think I might be able to buy that from Willie, if memory serves correct. I might also have the recipe already, so I just need to take care of that. But what sort of... Is there a specific or just... Holy shit. Okay. Heavens. Heavens. I wasn't expecting it to be 25. That's a little... It's a little ridiculous. I'll park you right here. You chill. Don't do anything dumb. You know I tell it that, the horse, it doesn't listen. It does whatever it wants, to be clear. And, them things in there. Okay, so, just check on the fish smoker here. Is that something I own? Oh, it is. Oh, okay. So I just need the jellies. Boink, boink, boink. Real question is... Do we have the jellies hidden elsewhere? No, so just that for making a fish smoker. A little worrisome, but I think 7 days, 7 fish, we can probably make it work. Give me the shittiest fish we own. Tell me, game, where's the bad fish? Seems like we have a lot of bullheads, so we're gonna deal with those. I'm going to put you here for now. Probably a bad idea, but just out of curiosity, do you need coal? Requires 1 coal. All right, game, I hear ya, and I raise ya. There's the singular coal. We're going to be making smoked bullhead today as we proceed on through. We're going to collect all of these. Like I told you last time, we're collecting the kegs, and we're going to move them because... It's too busy over here. There's too much going on. We gotta make things work. Now, as well, let's begin the process of planting fall roses. Little unfortunate that they are hefty on the financials here, but we should be able to, we'll be fine, I think. Yeah. You know, I could actually put it on the outside, I guess. That might make it make more sense. Although then I could actually, I'm realizing, you could, if you do the trellises on the inside, you could have more crops on the outside that you can actually walk through, which is good. Okay. I love how I also decided, I was like, we're going to plant just orchids. It's good. It's a good strategy, okay? If anybody thinks it's a bad strategy, you tell me down below, and I'll sass you for it. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I think it's a reasonable way to go about things, in my humblest of opinions. I'm not gonna do that. I feel like that's probably a good thing to avoid doing there. Okay. Give me orchid bulbs. Let's just do the whole shebang, honestly. I think, too, if I can do a little bit more over this way, this will be fine. Orchid, orchid, boom, boom. And we're just going to go across the whole thing. I know there's some speed grow here, so some of it will grow a little bit faster than the others, but it's not a big deal. 10 days. So we're going to have 10 days to chill. Is my thought. The speed grow is supposed to be used for more taxing situations, you know. But because we've kind of accomplished all of the major task areas, I suppose, is what I'll call it, you know, we aren't really hurting to grow specific crops right now, is kind of what I'm saying. So we're fine. I will say, I don't know if I got enough orchids. I thought buying however many 100 I bought would be fine, but the game appears to think not. Also, just think, folks, as well. Another aside. Just think if we were using the other half of the farm. This is but a wee portion of the farm. There's so much more space we could be using, and this is just what I've managed to parcel away for us for this sort of thing. Now, we're out of stuff. Now, 10 days is kind of the number we're working with. Seeing nothing else, you know, we could pop in some fairy seeds, actually. You know what? Maybe let's do that. Don't really intend to sell them. I intend to use them for other things. But there we go on those. Okay, so we've planted a lot of crops. I'm not seeing any gaps, which is good. I think that one won't be watered, which sucks. But I have a solution for that problem. Boink. And because it's, you know, there, I think maybe we'll just plant a couple more things, just a few more seeds there. That's fine. We'll just do 2 more. Boinkity, boinkity. And it really doesn't, I'm not fussed about it too hard, because it's not, I'm not that, not really rushing on it. Okay, where's the, oh, yes, that's right. I'm getting confused with what I'm planting here. There we go. Boink, boink, boink. There we go. Okay, so that's fine. This is set up a little bit better so that I can use the horse, get through. We do have this started. I know that smoking a fish is not going to be super effective all the time, but hey, we got to start somewhere, right, folks? So, listen, we've got 4 days left on the starfruit vine. I kind of, let me teleport over, grab that, and just quickly. Oh gosh, I'm getting confused. I'm just gonna, sure. Now I don't have starfruit, so it doesn't matter that I've done that. Also, the sweet gemberry conversation was more of, it's not that I can do something else with the sweet gemberry. It's more of like, do we sell the sweet gemberries or do we turn them into seeds? You know, do we want more seeds or do we want more? Ooh, I almost sold those. That would have been bad. Do we want more sweet gemberries or do we want more money? Right? Those are 2 things. So I can sell them, or I can turn them into seeds and make more berries. That's kind of the idea. But the value is 50-50 on whether it's worth it. It could just be a waste of time. Also, we're going to continue to reject the idea of having a child. I don't think we're going to do it in this playthrough. And apparently we can get Robin to get rid of the crib, and then that solves the problem being asked. But there you go, folks. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. We got a little bit done there. Not super complicated, very straightforward today, but nice change of pace from all the fishing. I hope you folks enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, thank you for stopping by. Hope you did, and I'll see you tomorrow.